All right, so is what we're going to do today is we are going to take this piece of hide and we ain't gonna do a damn thing to it. We're not working today, we're going camping. Oh my God, it feels good to say this. What's going on, everybody? This is Justin Wolf from Wolf Customs, and today we are going to take about a 4 or 5 mile hike and camp with a few good friends. Come along. Now, just in case you guys think I was joking, take a look around. Look at that. You don't see no damn leather in sight, do you? That's right. Wasn't lying. We're camping this weekend. We're gonna have some fun. Ain't that right, Mr. Henry?
That's right!
And I don't know, guys. We're only, what, 30 yards in? 40 yards in? And we've already found Bigfoot's home.
Sasquatch.
Look at this. Somebody has had some fun.
Maybe we should honestly spend the night in here tonight.
I am completely down for staying the night in here tonight.
I'm serious. Like,
I'm 100% down if you want to do it.
okay.
This will make the camp?
Maybe. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah. I've never slept in a debris hut.
I mean, we could all sleep next to each other pretty much, unless you guys don't want to, but I don't have a problem with it.
So we have actually decided to go ahead and utilize this shelter tonight. It's going to be pretty cool. It's definitely roomy, but I mean, we're going to have 4 of us that's going to be here tonight. So take advantage of this. They got a little fire pit out here front. It's going to work out pretty nice. I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple of years ago at the first Wolf Customs gathering, Mr. Lee Ralph right here.
Hi, guys.
I don't need to introduce Donk. Everybody knows Donk.
So I'm using tonight. Picked that up at the Academy on a clearance. I think I paid 80 bucks for it. And I'm trying out a new X-Ped down mat winter light. I've got it in the long and wide version. I'm going to use my wool pullover as a pillow. Should be toasty warm.
It's actually really pretty dang warm in here.
I know, dude. I'm like, I don't even know if I'm going to be using it. Well, I will at some point for sure use my dang.
Well, I gotta get caught up. I was still wearing my cotton socks and stuff with these on.
Cotton socks, you're
Yeah.
breaking the rules.
I know, not now. I'm right up there with got my...
You're going to bushcraft hell.
Oh, man. I didn't, that's for sure.
Surprised you ain't got no damn food in there already, Travis.
I'm about to, actually.
Got any what?
Food. I told him I can't believe you don't have any food on that in that fire yet.
Hey, I understand that. I was thinking a cup of coffee.
I ate right before you picked you up.
I ate too.
Yeah.
Travis is putting on a laser light show for us.
That's his light coming up through the debris hut.
least that's what I used to do when I was a kid.
Oh, wow.
Is that what you were talking about, the ice?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It kind of looks like a map, doesn't it? Like
Yeah.
a map. Yeah, you could. Totally could.
No kidding, right?
Oh heck, this is a nice little spot. It shows a good idea to make a camp here.
Yeah, it's actually a real good spot.
Yeah.
Well, no, if you look down here, there's another primitive shelter that's on the water. It's actually in the water. Obviously, somebody didn't realize that that wasn't a good idea. I mean, they could have been trying to build the ark. I don't know. The freaking fire pits in the water and everything. Yeah.
It probably wasn't underwater when they did it.
Probably not. Do what? Uh-huh.
You get a little bit of windbreak when you didn't want it.
True. Yeah. You know what, though? It doesn't matter. I just think it's cool that people are coming out and actually trying this stuff, you know? And we're not just the only ones. It's cool.
Yeah, I think.
Tell you what, it's actually turning out to be a pretty nice day. Sun's coming out, warming up nice. Last night it actually got down, what did it get down to? Low 20s probably?
23.
It felt like it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it got pretty brisk. Not too bad though. If we would have had a breeze, it would have been pretty bad because that debris shelter, it was obviously that it had been there for a while and no one's really filled it in. So, but we had no wind, so it was really nice.
So what happened to the other truck?
Can't tell, but I'm actually just hanging out in a tree right now.
Oh, I left right. We'll find a nice whole patch of grass like that and just lay in the sun for a little bit, you know.
There's nothing better than that, you know? I'll tell you what, some of the best naps you can take is just lay down in the grass and just, man, right in the sun. A couple of years ago, I was in Seattle, and I was out and I was laying in my dad's backyard and looking up at Mount Rainier. We'd just got back from a hike, and I passed out, and I think I slept for, probably 3 hours. Well, obviously today's shelter is going to be a little bit different from last night. No primitive shelter tonight. This is, since I'm kind of experimenting with the hiking, something that I'm actually kind of enjoying a lot. I've been playing around with more of hiking equipment versus bushcraft and woodcraft and all that fun stuff. So this is a no limits tent that I picked up, and this is the second one I've owned. The first one I owned, I took it on that 40-mile kayak trip, and I broke a pole. Well, I liked the tent well enough that I took it back, exchanged it to see if it was a faulty pole or if it was just the brand and everything else. But so far, this particular tent has held up very nice. It's a two-person tent, even though I would just put one person, unless you really liked that other person. The thing that I like about it is the fact that you can actually sit up in it right here, for whatever reason. But Not only that, but the rain fly goes all the way to the ground. And so here's the part that I've actually been experimenting a lot with here lately, is just a smaller cook kit for my pack and everything else. And there's a lot of things that I've definitely learned so far, and there's a lot of things that I've learned that I want to change as well. It's just been a lot of fun.
Now the only fun part, I liked sleeping on this last night. It's the first time I'd done that, but it was kind of a hassle getting it down inside, you know, laid out straight.
Yeah, I just sleep.
Been experimenting a lot with these here, and the jet boils.
Like I said, it probably makes
This
more
is
sense to
a
put it inside.
no limits one, and I got it because it was smaller than the one that I have and packs up a little bit better.
Yeah, I don't.
It doesn't really boil water as fast as my other one, and obviously, yes, I don't have a windscreen and everything else, and that's going to play a huge part in it. Right now there's no wind, and I can just put it back here if I wanted to anyway. But
Well, I'm trying, because you guys got a little bit more experience with this than I do. That's why I'm trying to learn as much as I can.
Oh,
from you guys already.
there's not a right or wrong way.
Yeah, you know, and this is, I do something
it's a lot different than your good old traditional woodcraft, that's for sure. A little bit more convenient.
You know what it gotta be? I think someone walks by, they got a blaze already moving straight out of their
First time I've tried the lasagna. Most of them, I've never had a mountain house that I didn't like, so I'm assuming that this will be fine and I will like it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And last night it kept floating around. I grabbed it, stuck it in my pocket. Well, it was in a little plastic bag. So that's the one that lied to me. I don't
All I know is it just feels amazing to get out of the house and get back out and do this. It's been
plastic bag, so it would've been
months
out like a sore
since
thumb.
I've been out. I've been so wrapped up and busy with work and everything, you know, trying to get everybody's products done.
Kept bugging me all night long. Kept moving
But
it around. Put it in my pocket, so it would be
it's definitely been nice to get out, for sure. What's up, Mr. Henry?
Oh, I was just checking out what you eating.
A little bit of a
I can
lasagna.
smell some food from there.
And you were right, man. The cheese does just
Yeah.
cling to the spoon.
It doesn't matter how warm or cold your spoon is.
Yeah,
it's
look
like
at
a
it. Sticks.
coagulator.
They help some, yeah.
And you have to scrape it off with your teeth or something.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, there was a lot of times I probably would have fallen over.
And the streak continues. I still have yet to have a mountain house I didn't like. This is pretty good. And I wanted to show you guys my new headlamp. This is the Through Night TH10. This is one bright ass headlamp. The other nice thing is it's actually pretty small. The one negative thing that I will tell you about these, hold on, let me show you. It takes multiple different types of batteries, but they're all specialty batteries. Had to actually go to Interstate Batteries to find these, and they're not cheap neither. So the fact that you can't find the batteries necessarily in Walmart, it's kind of a hassle. But if you want a bright headlamp that's relatively small, that is actually very solidly constructed, this is the one. In fact, out of all the headlamps that I've used so far, this one here is by far my favorite. Most of you guys know that I give away 90% of the items that I receive to do reviews and everything else on, it's going to be hard to give this up. It's going to be hard. So we're going to see. But anyway, it feels good on my head. It has multiple modes. You know, you've got the Firefly, medium, and then high. Now I also think that there's another mode. It's a secret mode, I think. Don't quote me, because like I said, I don't have the pamphlet or anything with me. So once I get back home, I'll take a look and let you guys know. But tonight, when the sun goes down, I'm going to show you exactly how bright this thing is. Alright, so basically we're just going to take a quick stomp through the woods here. And right now, I've got this thing on Firefly. And I guess it's really not Firefly mode on this one. It's just set on low. But this thing, even on low, actually puts off about average light as a normal headlamp. Hopefully you can tell with the camera, but when you bump it up to medium, you can see that it gets quite a bit brighter. And then when you go, oops, sorry, there we go. Now that is one bright headlamp. One of the downsides of having a through-night flashlight or any other extremely bright flashlight is you always want to have it on bright. I mean, because you can see exactly where you're going. I mean, I can turn this down to a normal setting and I can still see where I'm going just fine. But man, now I've got a headlight on my head. Crazy bright. Well, now this is a sorry sight to see. All packed up, ready to go. Although I'll tell you something that was actually pretty cool is this morning, if you look right over there, Mr. Bob 808 decided to join us for breakfast. And I tell you what, it is always cool to be able to meet a fellow YouTuber.
Oh, I don't know. Pretty honored to meet you guys, especially Mr. Travis Henry here.
That's right.
Camera down!
Camera down!
Oh, that's priceless. Well, there went my tripod.
No, that just makes for a good blooper right there at the end.
There you go.